Recent studies show that the majority of people in our country pray at least once a month. But I think if we had to set a relationship status with prayer, we would say that it's complicated. Right? Does anybody else feel that tension with me? Because I know that I do. You see, on the one hand, prayer is incredible. Dallas Willard, who's one of the most prolific Bible scholars of our time, said that prayer is an ongoing, intimate, and conversational relationship with God. The fact that we get to talk to God, who created the sun, the moon, and the stars, and he hears us, that he cares about the things that we have to say, it's incredible. But it's not just spiritually amazing. Check this out. Researchers from Baylor found that people who pray to God are less likely to experience anxiety-related disorders such as worry, less likely to experience fear, self-consciousness, social anxiety, and obsessive-compulsive behavior. Studies show that prayer increases gratitude and thankfulness, that prayer shifts our focus to others, which actually brings more satisfaction and more purpose into our lives. Prayer produces humility. Researchers from Florida State have also found when people pray for the well-being of their spouse when they feel a negative emotion in their marriage, both partners, the one doing the praying and the one being prayed for, both of them report greater relationship satisfaction. Really, the more we pray, the healthier we are as people in our heart, soul, mind, and strength. But at the same time, there's this tension that exists in prayer because some marriages we pray for don't make it. Some of the people we pray for still pass away. Sometimes we don't get the job and we don't get the house and we don't get the children we prayed for. And that's why when we talk about this topic of prayer, as beautiful as it is and as small of a discipline as it is that has a huge impact, most of us feel like it's more complicated than that. It's complicated because we want to pray, but our prayers aren't getting answered, so we're not sure if we're saying the right words. It's complicated because we want to believe in the power of prayer because we see it playing out in other people's lives, but then why isn't God answering our prayers? It's complicated because we don't actually know what we're allowed to pray for or the things that are off limits. It's complicated because sometimes we wonder, do we have to close our eyes or not? I remember when I was a kid, I used to think that prayers didn't count unless you had your eyes closed. And just so you know, it doesn't really matter. You can pray open or closed. Also while you're driving. Like, I know people who pray while they're driving. Keep your eyes open, please. DC has enough bad traffic. The reality is that many of us want to pray, and we've been hearing about this over the last few weeks, how powerful prayer is and how good prayer is, but we still feel like it's complicated because we feel insecure about it. Or maybe some of us, we still have those doubts, or we're just uncomfortable doing it.